Welcome back to Minecraft. We're at the station and we're off to visit yet another person this episode and see what we can do about building, but today we can travel a little bit in style and it would help if I push the track first. Never mind. Here we go. And I should have set it up so that it lands exactly at the person's house that we will be visiting today. Past the switch track, which I'll show in a later episode. And hello, Sarah.
Hello. Oh, Viva Orange.
I know. Well, I've arrived in style today. I've
He has
bronze
an
armor.
Essex, I remember.
It's not fake tan. Wow.
It does look like a fake tan. It looks like the same. Yes. Well, anyway, enough of that conversation.
So, in a way, I've come here to fit you a kitchen into your bar. So, whereabouts is the kitchen going to be placed?
How big is it?
It's going to require a little bit of room, more so later on when you expand it.
The best place then would be down in the cellar.
Okay. That's probably a good idea. Let's see. You probably won't need these things anymore. And you might want to move your crafting bench just a tad. Somewhere, like, I don't know, put your crafting bench here.
Oh, I picked up your train, by the way.
Oh, don't worry about that. I got another cart. And take down these slag furnaces. You won't need those either. So go pick those up. Right, fantastic. So you're working with Industrial Craft 2 crops. I hear that's correct. Yes.
Yep.
So I thought
Eventually, when I get some.
I'd help you out by doing some more industrial craft with you. And get you started up with basic industrial craft machines. Now, last season we went to thermal expansion machines, but I'm going to set you up with industrial craft. And to begin with, we're going to need a way of generating power. And, the clue's in the name, we're going to need a generator. So, I'll start off getting the recipe up for the generator. Just a normal one will be fine. So we're going to need some iron cooked up into refined iron. Well, I just took down your furnaces. You might want to put a couple of
How
them,
many do you
the
need?
normal ones down. Just refined iron. Let's get us started with.
Yes.
Let me think. 'Cause I need
Half
that
stack.
as well. Yeah, just start with half a stack. It's fine if you've got it. Okay. Did you pre-cook up some refined iron?
I've
all.
only got 7 on me at the minute.
Oh, okay.
I stopped. Because you shouted at me.
I didn't shout. I didn't shout.
Joke!
Okay. Well, if you've got 7, can I have those 7? Okay. So the basis of pretty much every industrial craft machine, which is why you're going to need a lot of them here, and you're probably going to need more than what you've got cooking, is a machine block. And you do that in a square using 8 refined iron, and you leave the middle block empty. So pretty much every machine you make will require a machine block of some kind. So that's the first step. The second step we're going to need. That's okay.
Just seeing if I've got some more iron. I do apologise for this random screaming child, by the way.
That's okay. If you have a lack of iron, then I'll go and get some
Yes, I do.
a bit of iron. I didn't realise that.
Don't know what I've done with it.
I thought you had lots.
Yeah, so did I.
Your inventory management's a bit crazy around here. Okay.
All my boxes upstairs are itemised. Thank you.
Well, I see you've got some copper cables from chests. We'll use those for the moment. But we will need a bit more. So I'm going to take some of your copper. And we're going to need rubber as well.
I've got some. I was just tapping my trees outside before you came. So.
Okay. I'm going to take some of this wood as well.
There's some more resin over here. Oh, I got the resin here. I've just picked it up.
Oh, okay. So that will
You've got
need
it now.
cooking as well. Hello, Malinka.
Malinka, don't do that.
Fantastic.
There you
Yep. I didn't realise we were that far behind on materials. I'm going to grab this iron here and... oops. Don't cook that. Cook that. There we go. And drop that iron in here. Okay, well, whilst we're cooking up and prepping some materials, I'm going to pause the recording, Sarah. I thought we had a few extra, so it won't take us too long to get it done, but I won't have the audience wait on cooking up materials, so yeah, we'll be right back. Okay, little bit to prepare now, so yeah, so first of all I'm going to make some copper cables. That's 3 copper across the middle and rubber along top and bottom, and that will get us some more copper cables. And achievement, get energy flow. That will do for the moment in terms of that. And now we need a little bit of tin, which you've got a little bit of tin here.
I'll go and get that. Do you need any other stuff?
I've got
'Cause
it.
I'll get it from the box upstairs.
Oh, I'm already using a chest here. And we need to make a battery. And to do that, we use the tin ingot like so, which is on the sides, the copper cable up top, and you fill the middle in with redstone and you get a RE battery. Okay, there's only one thing missing from this, and this is a furnace. And now we have the 3 ingredients to make a generator. And the generator we're going to place, I think, let me think, the easiest way to do this. I think for now I'm just going to place it like this, up on the top here. Like so. So now we have a means of generating energy. But what we need now is a means of storing energy. There you are. Hello. So we're going to make a very simple battery box. Oh, it's called a bat box, isn't it? There it is, a bat box. All we're going to need 3 more batteries, cable and some wooden planks. So I've already stolen your wooden planks, but I definitely need more tin. So 4, 8, 12. Right, I'm going to need almost all your tin then, but that's fine. Oh.
I've got more upstairs if you need any.
Okay. So let's go crafting those where'd that tin go? I swear I just picked it up. Oh, I did it the wrong way around. There we go. And the redstone. Yep, now I've got enough. Right, okay. So using the tin the same way. Redstone in the middle. And copper cables up top. We need 1, 2, and 3 batteries to help us store energy. And what was the last bit? So, okay, easy enough. So the batteries across the middle. 1 copper cable up top, and the rest is wood. And there we go for a battery box. And the battery box, this bit's important, Sarah, so hopefully you're watching. Move that there for the moment. And the battery box has got some symbols on it. And in particular, we want the dot is the output, and all the other sides of this will be the input. Now, any time you're using any kind of battery of that kind, there'll always be one side that looks different to the others, and that's always the output of energy, and all the others will be the input. So there's a whole bunch of different types of battery boxes, and to place it, I'm just going to drop it down like this. And you can see that I've positioned it in such a way that the output is coming down through the bottom. You see that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Can I just say that there is a stack and a bit of tin ingots in there, but they're the pinky ones.
Oh, no worries.
There's 2 different stacks of tin.
Good, cool. So I think the next machine we'll go for, I'm trying to give you the absolute basics that would be expected in an IC2 setup, and this is going to require, this time, an electronic circuit. There's 2 recipes, as you can see. There's one that uses force ingots and one that does not. The force ingots allows you to save on your refined iron, but considering it takes 2 force ingots to make, but you do get 2 electronic circuits out of it. Oh, I didn't realise you get 2. Alright, maybe it is worth making that version then. Have you got force ingots, Sarah?
Told you.
I have
2.
got 2, but I can make more.
2 is a perfect amount for the right this moment. I will need more in a bit. Okay. This is yeah, definitely a cheaper way. So we use our 6 cables like so, redstone in the middle, and 2 force ingots. There we go, 2 electronic circuits. That should help us make at least 2 machines. Next I'm going to need some flint, Sarah.
How much do you need?
2 pieces of flint. Meanwhile, I'm going to make a couple of machine blocks. I might need more
Got
later.
some already. We picked them up.
Yep, thank you. I think this is where they go. Oh, I need 3 pieces of flint like an idiot. Sorry.
Right, I'll go and get the... Sorry, I've got plenty upstairs.
I also amazingly need a piece of cobble. But that's easy enough. I'll just break this. So there's a cobble. We put the electronic circuit in. The machine block, and then I'm going to need the 3 pieces of flint, or what, at least 1 more. If you throw that down to me, excellent. And that's it, our first machine, a macerator. Achievement get, double trouble. And to connect this up, I'm going to use a copper cable. Now, copper cables is something that is very early, and when you upgrade your system, you'll need to exchange these out for something like fiberglass cables. But that requires diamonds to make those types of cables. But for right now, this will be sufficient because we're only delivering power on a very short distance, and copper cables lose power over distance. Plus, if you're putting high voltage through or medium voltage through these cables, they'll burn out. But right now we're going low voltage. I'll explain voltage in a second. Oh, we can't connect through the top. Oh, interesting. Okay, I'll make a few more cables then. Does that? Yeah, I'll make a few more cables and I can fix that. plug it in the back of the machine. Can you break a battery box with an axe? I think you can. Yeah,
Yes.
you can. Just because I got to change the way this is wired in. Thanks, Linka. A lot of
Simple trick to remember. Sorry. Simple trick to remember. If it uses an advanced machine block or a machine block, you don't want to break it with an axe or a pickaxe.
Yeah, the exception to that is the generator.
Yep.
There we go. Now we can see it's pumped in. So when it comes to industrial craft, there's 3 different types of voltage, minus Greg Tech stuff, but you know. So ignoring Greg Tech, there's 3 different types of voltage. There is low voltage, which is 32 energy units per tick, is what we call it. It's Minecraft unit of time is tick. So you get 32 energy units per tick. That's low voltage. Medium voltage is 64 energy units per tick, and the high voltage is 128. So we've got a macerator here. Have you got any ores that are in ore form at all?
Yes.
Okay. If you bring those down, and while you're doing that, I'd have a look at the. I think it's called something different actually. Yeah, electric furnace. Okay, so while you're doing that, I'm going to make the electric furnace. Oh, I'm being dumb. That is made a different way and needs raw iron. Do you have raw iron anywhere?
I don't.
Okay, no
Haven't
problem.
been out mining this morning, so.
That's fine, that's fine. I'm just going to travel back. Actually, railway's here. Let's use it. And while that's going on, I've made a crowbar, but I was going to go over that in another episode. But I'm going to need it to be able to get off this train quickly.
Do you have enough in your place?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
Okay. Anyway, it's kind of fun travelling on the railway, so I don't mind.
You're like a big kid.
That's right. I mean, what little boy hasn't wanted to become a train driver at least some point in their childhood?
Usually the ones that want to become a pilot.
I did want to become a pilot, actually. That is very true.
That or astronaut.
Okay. So this is actually an upgrade to a normal furnace that I'm about to make, but we're going to jump 2 upgrades as such. So what you can do is, if you use iron in a square the same way you'd make a furnace, you can actually make an iron version of the furnace, and that can be used on its own. And why is that misbehaving? There we go. Yeah, it can be used on its own, and will basically use less coal. It's a little bit faster, uses a little bit less coal per ore ratio, and that covers that part of it. And I'm going to put the iron furnace in here with the electronic circuit above it and redstone on either side, and that gives us an electric furnace. And even hotter topic is the achievement that we get for that. And I'm going to place that down right next to your other machine here, Sarah, and I fed some cable into it. And as I said, we need power, so right now just you can use coal, charcoal, or because it's hyper efficient and I've already got a supply of it, I'm going to put some a little bit of coal coke in there for you.
Sorry.
And as you can hear and see, although it's very quiet, because of my sound settings, but
Oh,
this
okay.
is now working. And the power is going from the generator into the battery box to be stored, down the wires, and is now powering up the macerator and electric furnace. So, oh wait, if you want to put some raw ore into the macerator now, it should
I'm not
be
sure which
bottom
one would
left
work.
slot. Bottom left, I think. Am I right with that? Or maybe it's top left. I haven't used IC2 machines in a long time. There we go. And in fact, it's working right now. And you can see here it's taking your silver ore here. As it happens, silver ore is more efficient in a slag furnace because you get lead from it, but it doesn't matter for demonstration purposes. And you'll see in just a moment
That's what I had.
is that we now get from our silver ore 2 silver dust. So now we're doubling your ores. And it's guaranteed each time, unlike the slag furnace where it's not guaranteed. This time it's a guaranteed doubling of your ores. Okay, and you take that silver dust, which I'm going to give to you, and now cook it in the new electric furnace. Look how much quicker it is to a normal furnace when it needs to cook something. Now you can do, these are upgrade slots on the far right, and you can overclock them, although when you overclock something it uses more power. But there's actually a better furnace that we'll upgrade to sometime in the future that's actually a lot better, called an induction furnace, and that is super fast, like ridiculously fast cooking. And it's something that I'll probably install in my own base, the induction furnace, just because of how swift it is. Okay, hopefully we've got enough materials here, but we're going to make a couple more machines. So in this one we're probably going to make, let's go for an extractor. An extractor is going to require some tree taps. Sarah, so do you know how to make tree taps?
I have 2 already made.
Yeah, they have to be full energy ones. We need 4
They
altogether,
are.
so if you make 2 more for me, that'd be great. And I'm going to...
If I have some wood on me.
That's okay. You do have a lack of resources a little bit, but I guess I'll use my own iron.
Right,
here.
if you go upstairs and look in the plethora of chests I have upstairs, there's a heck of a lot more stuff.
Okay. Well, doesn't matter.
That was merely my force cabinet, that one. That wasn't meant to be...
Okay. Well, that's fine. It's fine. I've made some more force ingots actually, just so we can make some more electronic circuits.
Yeah, done force ingots as well. So.
Can we? Malinka, you in the overworld?
Yes.
It started to storm. Can you turn the rain off while I'm recording, if that's okay by you? Thank you very much. We don't normally do that cheat, but did I do it wrong? I think I did.
There you go, you've got 4 taps now.
Yeah, but while I'm recording, something like a thunderstorm is just way too noisy. I didn't pick them up though. There we go. Unfortunately, these don't stack.
That's because I need to release them.
Okay. So I made some more electronic circuits, and with one of these electronic circuits, the machine block, which is required for every machine, as I said, and 4 tree taps. I'm missing 1, I think. Oh no, there is. 2 on each side. We get a machine called an extractor, which I'm going to place down here, and here we go. I'm going to dig this out in preparation for the last machine. An extractor is really good. Have you ever chopped down a rubber wood tree?
Not on this server, but yes, I have.
Okay. Let's chop down one of your rubber wood trees. Just one of them.
Sorry, I was making it look all nice again. You made a mess.
It's fine. Hopefully your trees aren't too far away. With,
No, they're right outside. My rubber trees. Look, there's one there, look.
okay, if you just chop one down for me, if you've got a force axe or something. Okay, I'll grab. Okay, and just bring those logs downstairs.
Ow.
It's fine.
Sorry,
You.
a skeleton plunking me in the bottom.
I see. No problem. Okay, and now there's a few uses for an extractor, but one of the good uses for it is to put rubber wood in there. And what it'll do is it'll extract the last remaining rubber from the wood itself. So there's two ways that you can actually gain rubber. You can either do it through the tree tapping, or you could do it through keep chopping down rubber wood trees and dropping it into the extractor. So you know, you have choices here, but we needed extra rubber anyway, so that's good.
I was wondering how I was going to get my rubber.
So yeah, as you can see, that's rubber coming out now on the extractor there, Sarah, if you want to take a look. That's your third machine. And your fourth machine and final one I'm going to be making for you is something called a compressor. And for that, luckily you've got lots of stone, so I'm going to steal some of your just cooked stone. And I might have the materials on me. Oh no, I'm missing this. Here we go. One more machine block. And we have ourselves a compressor. And the compressor is used a lot in industrial craft. And it's used for compressing materials together in some way. So you can compress things like if you grind up coal into coal dust and then start compressing it, then well, you have to do some combining and compressing. But you can get some like carbon plates for things like that. But the compressor again is used to make a whole bunch of things, which will help you later down the line. So it's always worth. These are the four basic machines, and even if you're going thermal expansion, which the rest of us will probably do, these two last machines, the extractor and the compressor, are two machines that you'll need even if you're going thermal expansion. So you'll still have to do some IC2, just because having the access to the industrial craft plates are going to be very useful for a lot of automated systems. So there you go. That's the pretty much a basic setup here. And if you look behind you, the bat box is full. So I'm going to actually take the remaining coal out. So whenever this bat box is full, you'll probably want to just let it use the power from the bat box and take out any remaining coals, just so you're not wasting any energy. And the battery box is just there to store power for when you need it. And when the battery box runs out, just put a little bit more coal in the generator.
So when I come to want to power my crop matron, which I believe you do need to do.
Yep, you can make.
This is where I would link the cable from outside, yeah?
To be fair, because of the distance, you'll probably want a new generator and another battery box. They're fairly cheap to make in general, but yeah, you will probably want.
Yep, well, I'm going to be mining today, so have you got a spare cable? Because this thing here is not connected on the end.
Oh, why is it not connected? That might be a graphical glitch. Yeah, that was a graphical glitch. Let me see if I can get.
Stop killing my house.
Yeah, I'm just trying not to waste cabling though, seeing as you've got it in such short supply. So I'm fixing it.
That's fine. I'll go back and go mining today and hopefully get some more stuff.
Okay. And just remember, if you want to see how much energy, this brown box here, if you just right click it, it will tell you that it's 40,000 energy units are being stored, and its output is 32 energy units per tick, which is low voltage. Meanwhile, all the extra stuff I've stolen from you, I'm giving back right now, and I'm putting in this chest. So there we go. There's even some refined iron that we've made. Cool. So now I've shown you something. I've shown you mine. Now it's time to show me yours. So I see you've been a little bit working on the industrial craft crop breeding.
That doesn't look very good.
Yeah, it's night time. Are we good to
I don't
sleep?
plan on going out with that.
Let's have a
I
look.
have a double bed upstairs.
Okay.
Ah!
Oh, upstairs.
I killed him for you, so you could get out.
Oh, I ran around the corner and it was still there.
Yeah, he's dead now.
Oh, there we go. Can we sleep or log out if you're not close to a bed, if that's okay?
I'm in a bed.
Sorry, Alfie, I've stolen your other half.
It's okay, we're top and tailing. Actually, we're not, but shh.
His
don't,
feet stink.
just don't snuggle. My feet stink. Are we all heading to bed? Or yeah, we go. Cool. Thank you.
There you go.
Okay. Let's head outside. Oh.
Other way, fire. You can't get through that way, I don't think.
I'll find a way through.
Oh, there we go. I'm new cows.
Okay, so whereabouts
yes,
have you got your startup going?
Right.
Oh, creeper! Hit it. Because it's aggroed on me at the moment. There we go. We got him. It's safer to fight him in the water because the explosion will be contained. Okay, good.
Right. Well, as you can see, I've just got some basic crops going here. This is just so I can get some seeds and bread.
Yep.
For eating, and extra seeds, different seeds for crop mutation. Now I started yesterday, literally just a couple, because I just wanted to see how it would go. But I can just quickly show you what you do.
Yep.
Obviously, hoe up your land. Now you'll need you'll need 3 spaces.
Yep.
2 different start-off seeds. So I'm just going to do it roughly. Right, you got your start-off seeds either side like this.
Okay, before you rush off, those sticks that were just placed down on the ground are crop sticks. They're made just exactly like this. I've just put in my crafting bench. So there we go. That's what you're using for those. Yep.
Yep. And basically, they need to be 2 different crops. I'm putting the same seeds in because I just don't have any. And in the middle, you need to double, so you get a cross formation like that. Now, in theory, what they should do is entangle in the middle, and the one that grows in the middle will be your mutated crop.
These crops over here, which you say aren't growing, the reason they're not growing is because that is weeds, and it won't disappear
I keep
from
chopping
that.
them down, which is why I need a crop matron. But that's
you don't necessarily need a
today,
crop
I
matron. A crop matron is the way of doing it automated. What you can do instead is make something called Weed X and just throw it on it yourself and just spray on it. It does need green powder, which is basically use your macerator on a spider eye, and you'll get green powder.
Yep.
You'll need an empty cell, which is basically just 4 tin ingots. That makes 16 of them, and some redstone. And that's how you do it. In fact, let's weed up your plants now before we get weeds again, shall we? You say you've got spider eyes, do you?
Yes, I've got all that. I've got 10 spider eyes and red.
Okay, so you go and grab some spider eyes, just a handful. Yeah, that's true, but to be honest, you don't have any plants if weeds grow over the top of it. Yeah. And I'm going to make some empty cells very quickly.
I've only got 3 eyes.
That's fine. That's it's enough to get you started.
I tend to avoid spiders, they creep me out.
Okay, and just drop them in your macerator, which is the first machine on your left. There we go, and grinded up spider eyes gives you grind powder. It's quite gruesome, really. Yeah, yummy.
You'd think being a spider it would drop more than 1 eye, wouldn't you?
Yeah, they've got lots of eyes, but... Oh look, macerated into 2, so that's good. If you drop them over to me. Okay, so to make the green powder you put an empty cell at the bottom. The green powder you've just made just above that, and some redstone above that. And you'll get some cans of Weedex. And I've made 2 here, but we'll take 1 each, shall we? That way I can show one of them. There's actually 3 things, but I can't remember exactly what it is to manage crops. I know Weedex is one of them, which will keep the weeds away. But there's some other things as well that you can use.
Fertilizer as well.
Yeah, but it will grow without it. And come round.
I like my floating beds.
Yeah, look good. Here we go, and what we do is the crops that we're going to be doing any kind of growing on, just right click with your Weedex. I'm going to start on the right hand side and just use it on that one. You use the left one and the one in the middle. There we go.
I've done the left one already.
Okay, and that should pretty much keep it weed free until they grow. You shouldn't have to keep coming back to there too often. Every time you harvest, I suggest weeding it, using a little bit of Weedex again. But although you don't need to do it quite that often usually, but just while you're getting started, it's a good, and you're getting used to how it works, then it's just better to Weedex every time you harvest.
Yep.
It's also good to use some fertilizer as well. It's going to be easy to make fertilizer. It's this one. It requires scrap.
So you need to make a recycler.
Yeah, recycler. Recycler's a little more complicated, actually. Actually, I'll have a look at the recipe. Maybe we can get you a recycler. Oh, it's not too... Oh, glowstone. Yeah, no, we can't get you a recycler.
Yes, we haven't been to the Nether yet.
No. Fair enough. So yeah, unfortunately, you'd have to do that without that side. There will be a Nether episode soon. The reason we're delaying it is the Nether in this is very, very dangerous. Not like you'd expect the Nether in other versions of Feed the Beast, where it's basically vanilla. This, with Naturo installed, is an extremely dangerous place to be. And with Biomes of Plenty installed on top of that, it's doubly dangerous. So, yeah. we'll get very much suited and booted and ready to go over to the Nether soon, though. Cool. Hopefully that's helped you out there, Sarah. So you got a few new machines to play with that should help automate some things for you, or at least speed them up, make your life a little easier. and also with the Weedex, which I'm going to drop. I think I must have given it back to you already.
You've already dropped it, yep.
Yeah. So with the Weedex as well, just keep looking after your crops, and we'll get back to you when you're ready to actually start barrel making. I see you've got the barrels kind of ish ready. Well, when you actually, oops.
Don't
That
destroy the
wasn't-
last one. That's got my rum.
Oh, okay.
I'm trying to. I will show that on camera later. I'm just testing at the moment.
Okay.
It's pretty simple, so it's.
No worries. Right, I think that's yeah. We'll come back to you when you're ready for that. And I think for now it's a good time to finish up this episode. So I've been Fireweaver, and if you want to leave a comment, subscribe, like, support the series as per usual, then please do so. And Sarah, thank you very much for having us over.
That's okay. Thank you for coming.
No worries. And from myself and Sarah and the rest of the Let's Cooperate team, bye.
Goodbye.
Bye.